chases me to the peak. Can't be finding any light without the music.
Hey guys, so I just finished up doing Body Beast bulk shoulders. I got some judges' feedback today, and the feedback that I received was that I had a really nice, really great front delts, but my rear delts are lacking. So I want to concentrate on trying to build some more rear delts. I do know that that is lacking. I knew that that was an area of weakness. That's just a hard muscle for me. But I'm going to try to focus on that more. With that being said, that's kind of what made me decide to do Body Beast. I haven't done Body Beast in a while. So I have Body Beast, and I did it on my computer on Beachbody on demand. And I think I'm going to do his program for the next 6 weeks. I'm going to get with my husband right now and try to get a nice little hybrid program put up for it. What I do like about his routines, they're only about 30 to 40 minutes long. I will need to add in cardio though, because there's not a whole lot of cardio involved in his routines. He does have a beast cardio, but again, it's not an intense cardio. So I will be doing this 30-40 minute routine, and then I need to get on the elliptical, and I need to do about 30 minutes on the elliptical, maybe 35. I'll start out with 30 every day and see how it goes. I was doing a different program, or had planned on doing a different program. Guys, I am so fidgety when it comes to a routine to do. I will start one and then I'll change my mind, and I need to just stick to one. So Body Beast, like I said, is a really great program. It's made for muscle building. I like it because it's a video that I can watch and I can stay in time, to where if you go to the gym, sometimes you're more apt to get out of the timing. So anyway, with that being said, today was bulk shoulders, one of my weaknesses that I need to work on. So this was one of the moves. The rear delt flies, I can tell it's my weakness because the weights were so light that I had to use, and it's sad. But you start out doing side lateral raises, and you superset it with the Arnold press. You do 15, 12, 8, and then you do a drop set on the Arnold press. So I did 8, 10, and then 15-pound dumbbells for the side lateral raises. I can probably go up on those next week. The Arnold presses, I used 15, 20, 25, and then I dropped back down to 15. There's no way you could go up, or I could go up any higher on those, because when you're supersetting it with the side lateral raises, your shoulders just, after that first move, are just dead already. Then the next one he has you use an easy bar. I don't have an easy bar, so I just utilized my dumbbells. Kind of the same thing if you just kind of concentrate on the form. And this is a progressive set. So what a progressive set is where you'll do 15, 12, 8. You take a short break, and then you do 8, 12, 15. And then so you'll reverse your weights as well. So I started out with 15, 20, 25-pound dumbbells. And then I did 25, 20, 15. So those are the weights that I chose to use on this as well. Then you go in and you do the alternating front raise, and you superset it with the plate, twist, twist. That plate twist, twist is murderous, but I love it. This, by doing the twist, twist motion, it should help give me the cuts here in my shoulders that I really want. Man, I decided to go heavy, and I picked up a 25-pound plate. No. That was, I can do the raise fine, but when it came to holding it up there and doing the twist motion, I couldn't do it. I managed to make it through the first one. I think I only did 8 reps though, and I was supposed to have done 10. But the next time I tried to use a 15-pound dumbbell. By the third set, I was using a 10-pound dumbbell. It was hard. Felt so good though. I'm so excited to see if I keep this routine, what my delts will look like. Hopefully I'll get that cut that I want. Delt goals. So you do 15, 12, and then 8, and then on my front alternating front raise, so it is 1, 1, and that's 1, and then you go 2, 2, too. So you want to do them separate so you can really concentrate on that muscle and not doing any of this motion stuff. Try to keep your back against the bench. And then that way it'll help you control it more. And then, like I said, do a nice controlled movement up and a nice controlled movement down. And that's really targeting that front of your delt, where before we were focusing more on the outer part of the delt. And again, by doing the plate twist, that's really going to help form not only the front here, but it should help with the cut right here in front, forming that out nicely for you where it comes into your chest and makes a nice defined muscle there as well. Incline rear delt flies. This is the weakness of mine. This is a small muscle, your rear delt muscle. It is this muscle right here. And when I got the judges' feedback on that, I was not surprised at all. Like I said, that is definitely a weakness of mine. And if you're not careful and you don't use proper form, you're really not targeting that rear delt like you should. You're targeting more of your back muscle. And I'm totally guilty of that. If you don't, like I said, if you just don't get in that right position and really concentrate on it, you're not doing any justice to your muscle. This is a progressive set again. I started out with 3-pound weights, then I went to 5, and then 8, 8, 5, 3. I probably could have gone up, but I tell you what, even using that 3-pound, by the time you get done, because you're doing 15, 12, 8, and you take a short little break, and then it's 8, 12, 15. If you probably don't even need weights, to be honest with you, because if you really concentrate on squeezing that rear delt, it burns so good, guys. Seriously, it burns so good. And because you're in that incline position, it forces you to stay in the position that you need to be in. And I need to remember that, because a lot of times I'll get into the position like this, but I know that I am squeezing my shoulder blades and I'm popping my chest out instead of keeping the chest flat and just using nothing but that rear delt. And again, by doing it on your bench where everything's against the bench, you cannot cheat it, so it's really focusing on it. So you don't need heavy weights, you go light. And then I almost didn't do the last 2 moves because it looks so stupid. I haven't done this routine in so long, but he has you get on all 4s and you do a Superman, but it's like a baby Superman. So I'm used to doing it in like a plank position, and it really activates your core. But let me tell you, your shoulders are so dead from doing this routine. By the time you get here, just staying in that position is deafening to your arms. It's just terrible. And then doing the plank twist. When you're in the plank position, again, if you keep your hands underneath your shoulders, whenever you're turning to do your twist motion, you'll notice that you're activating your shoulders. So again, it's a really great way to burn out your shoulders and to help cause that nice cut. So I am excited about it. The other feedback that I received was I'm letting my stomach drop. So what that tells me is, one, if you've had kids, ladies, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a lot harder for us to have the flat lower abs really flat, because after you have kids, your abdominal wall is stretched so much, especially if you gain like a super lot of weight because you carried a large child. So like my first child was, I gained about 80 pounds with him, and it literally went from like 6-pack ripped abs to like the last 2 months, I just went from nothing to woof. So literally I look like I'm carrying like like maybe 10 watermelons in my stomach. Well, by doing that, it stretched out my abdominal walls. So now, even if, you probably can't see in the videos because I'm really good about angling the camera and putting it at a distance, but whenever I go to do a crunch, my abdominal wall actually comes up. So it'll actually make a peak like this instead of being flat. And again, it's just because how your body heals after carrying a baby and stretching out to make room for the child. Everybody's body is different, but I know there's a lot of women out there that are like me, that even our belly buttons become outies after we have kids. I have an outie, you can see it. it's an innie outie. We were actually talking about that backstage. Some of the girls that were there, their moms as well, were like, that's why I have my belly button pierced, because the belly button ring, they'll get the ones that kind of go like this, hook, and they have a little ornament that goes over their belly button and helps push their belly button back in. So I don't know, I was thinking about getting one of those, but I don't know if Phillip would let me. Anyway, back to where I was going. So when I do my ab work, my stomach has a tendency to pop out here. With that being said, a lot of times in my pictures when I do my stage shots, I look really flat here, and I have nice core definition. But if I'm not careful and I don't suck it way in, when I turn, my core comes out this way. Again, it's tight, but it's more of a distended abdominal area than it is concaved or flat like a lot of other women. So that was another one of my comments, was I let my belly drop, this is what she's talking about. And then the last one was I needed to work on my glutes. I needed to work on raising them. So, and again, that's something that I noticed. I was looking at even pictures from July of last year. My glutes are not nearly as high as they were, and it's because I haven't been doing the squats like I should. So hopefully I'll be able to get that back in there. I need to get back to the gym at least once a week to really do like cable kickbacks and stuff, because that's how you're going to end up building more of your higher glutes, which is where I'm lacking right now, and I know I am. So again, it was nothing that I was not expecting. I'm not shocked by any of the reviews. And she did say that she wanted me to do the competition here in El Paso, and I told her I'd already planned on it. So I have, like I said, about 8 weeks to tie everything back in together. So I'm excited. I'm going to go inside right now and get with my husband. He is my hybrid guru. He is like so wise when it comes to putting different programs together and coming up with an optimal program for what I'm wanting. Like I said, he's done all of the routines, and he has such a great memory where I don't. I do a routine, I move on with my life. I remember it, but I don't remember it, if that makes sense. Where my husband, he can still remember what I was wearing the first date we were on. I don't have that kind of memory. I've traveled to so many places, I can't tell you where all I've traveled unless I see pictures. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I remember traveling to Europe, but I don't remember all the little cities that we went to, and whatever. He can name everything, where we went, what we did. He's an amazing man. Anyway, so that's going to be it, guys. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I'm going to go talk with my coach right now and see what he wants me to do. Catch y'all later. Thanks for following along, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up to my video if you've enjoyed it today. If you have questions about the program, comment below. Let me know what you think. Like I said, Body Beast is a really great program. The only downfall to it is you do need quite a bit of equipment to do it. But again, as you can tell, I'm in my home gym, and I was able to utilize all my home gym area, and it's just basically all I used today was just dumbbells and a bench. So you can make it happen. Bye, guys.